To your problem, it becomes a big problem on its own. So when you return home, you come back very frustrated and all of that, which sometimes you may find that it was not intentional that the people did not attend to you, but it was just because there were a lot of other things which they were taking care of. So that is why I believe that local governments, in this case, are created so that all the daily lives, whatever needs of the people, are actually managed and run locally. Because the government, the local government, is actually the one which understands better the situation. And I've listened very careful as the speakers were speaking and giving us information as to how you do it here. The minister talked about that as central government, their mandate is just to pass the laws, pass the budget, and then transfer those budgets to you, which is the local assembly. Now, it is very important that as the local assembly, you study the situation very well, you understand properly what are the needs of the people, because on a daily basis, there are a lot of different needs which needs to be attended to. And it is your responsibility as a representative of the local government to really consult with your constituencies. I am so happy to learn that time and again you are always in consultation with your leadership, the traditional leaders, and your communities at large, because keeping informed of your communities will always make you get enough information so that when you bring the ideas and the plans of action here, at least you know well that you have the backing of your citizens from where you come from. So I want to encourage you that as representatives of the assembly, people sometimes, once they are placed in a certain position, they forget as to whom has placed them there. So it is very important that as members of this assembly, time and again, you give yourself time to be always in contact with your citizens, inform them of all the activities as to what you are doing. The governments only want service delivery, and it is important to deliver to the people. Many times you find that when there's an opening speech for parliament or anything, one of the most important things we talk about is service delivery. That we want to deliver the service to the communities out there. Now, it is not only the government which is the only structure which is expected to deliver the services to the people, but it is actually the local government which, in connection with the central government, speak together, arrange things, and then once everything has been arranged, you execute the business. We are happy to learn that the government actually provides funds, because in everything that you do, funds are very, very important. So when funds are always available, it means that all the programs and actions that you wish to implement can of course be easily addressed without any difficulties. Allocating the funds, it is then the local government to come up with ideas, solutions, structures as to how to assist the government in terms of creating structures that will create revenue that will be put in the consolidated fund, so that programs of action for every constituency will continue to be allocated with the right appropriate funds that is required. So of course it is up to you, the member states, to really work hard, to study always as to how to support a government when the funds are there. And unfortunately, one of the biggest obstacles in the world is that funds are never enough. You go anywhere in the world, you'll always find that funds are not enough. And there's always a complaint about that. Now the question is how to create more funds, because if the resources are not there, surely it's not going to be easy just to create funds. So that is why that when people nominate you or elect you to here, it's because they know that you have the quality, you have the capability of knowing that you could sit down, you could address some of these issues, you could shape things, you could help the government, you can come up with ideas that will be very useful. The most important thing is that each and every one of you have to leave a legacy that must be remembered. When people think of this year, who were the members of the Metropolitan of Kumasi, for instance, who were they and what did they do during their term of office? You have to leave that legacy that must be remembered, that we, the people, are very much desperate for jobs. You go many places, and in particular in Africa, job opportunities are very scarce to find, and it is very important that those of us who have the opportunity to be up there in the forefront, and as you, the members of this assembly representing the communities, people are looking up to you, that you are the one who will come up with the answers and you will come up with the solutions and be able to provide the service that they need. And unfortunately, always it's all about how to do it, because you know, sometimes you may have a lot of ideas and a lot of plans, but if the money, especially if the resources are not there, you cannot go back to the people and tell them that you cannot put or give them service delivery, because by telling them such, that might be putting yourself in a very difficult position, where you may find that when people lose confidence, then they pass a vote of no confidence. So in order to avoid passing a vote of no confidence, it's absolutely important that you study the things very well and you create an environment that, of course, will make life easier. And that is why, of course, you know, apart from looking at local resource mobilization, we also encourage that let's look beyond our local structures. Let's go outside of Africa. Let us invite investors, potential investors. Let us convince them that here in Kumasi, for instance, you have the capability that when they come here to invest here, you will provide all the necessary support, service, incentives that all the investors may be looking for. And that is the only way one can make, of course, a lot of resources mobilization, because mobilization of resources are not always easy. But of course, even at looking at your own natural structures, the natural resources, the minerals that are available in the country, it is absolutely important to look at how you transform those minerals and make sound economy activity in whichever area that may be. So we are very happy to learn that you yourself are dedicated very much, and you dedicate yourself to serve the nation, and always be honest whenever you are serving the nation. Honest is one thing which will always prevail. But someone who's a little bit fishy never succeed in life. So it is absolutely important that when you take the oath of office, that you will serve the nation with honesty, diligence, and dedication. Then people will always uphold you to whatever you say to them. So I want to encourage you in that spirit. We are very happy that we come here to Kumasi as one of the Metropolitan Assembly. And of course, since we are all living in Africa, the Africa that we've decided that we want a much better Africa for all Africans. It is therefore important in the whole of Africa structuring some structure together, so that you don't find that if you go like in Ghana or you go to the Southern African states, you find that we are all doing different things and we are competing with one another. The African position that we all took is that let's do away with the competition of one another, but instead let's complement one another. And this is the spirit that we are continuously supporting and of course advocating, that let's not duplicate, rather let's look what is already doing well in one country. If things are doing so well here in Ghana, here in Kumasi, why don't we pick it up and then we duplicate all over in the whole of the African continent, so that when you come to Africa, you cannot tell who's who, because we are all the same. And if you look at all of us here, you cannot say this one is from the south or north or west or so. We all look alike. So even in terms of doing things, we have to do things in a very similar way. So I am personally looking forward that since I have come here to meet up with all of you, let us together work a strategy, how to strategize to make life in Africa a much better place to live in. Let us, all of us together, leave good legacy for those future generations of Africans who are to come, each and every one, all of them, will always hold each and every one of us accountable if we don't deliver the services. So from today, here in Kumasi and from Eswatini together, let's work together. Let us create partnerships and let us together go to other countries within Africa to showcase very good examples that Ghana and Eswatini have started a good partnership, and look how successful it has become. So these are the inspirations I wish to add to this Metropolitan Assembly. I want to say that we will be praying for you, for everything, that whatever you do, it is very successful. I thank you. May God bless us all. Yabo.
Citation in honor of His Majesty King Mswati III, Ngwenyama, King of the Kingdom of Eswatini. In esteemed recognition of His Majesty King Mswati III, Ngwenyama, and Sovereign of the Kingdom of Eswatini, whose distinguished reign since 1986 has embodied the resilience, cultural strength, and unity of the people of Swansea. Now the citation reads, Your Majesty, your reign has been marked by steadfast commitment to peace, cultural preservation, national unity, and progressive development in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Your enduring dedication to the welfare of your people and upholding of traditional governance within a modern context is both admirable and inspiring. We are honored by His Majesty's visit to the Asante Kingdom, a historic occasion uniting two of Africa's most enduring monarchies. In deep recognition of your august presence in the Ashanti region of Ghana, particularly your historic visit to Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, we are immensely humbled to welcome you with an open arms and heartfelt reverence. As you observe the working of our local assembly, we are proud to showcase our democratic practices and grassroots governance, which echo the spirit of participatory leadership and community development that your own kingdom cherishes. May this visit mark the beginning of a deeper collaboration between our people and pave the way of stronger cultural, democratic, diplomatic, and developmental ties. In honor of your exemplary leadership and your gracious presence, the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly is proud to present this citation in your honor as a symbol of our deepest respect and enduring friendship. Signed by the Mayor of the city, Honorable Richard Ufori Ajumaipwe.
الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen. God bless them for you.
God bless everyone. Honorable, we are going to take a group picture. They should wait.
Chief. Mayor.